What is going on, Exo community? This is Exo Stomp here. Oh, okay, so I know this is a little late. I haven't been feeling too well, but I wanted to get this out. Of course, this is the ADL. You guys probably see from the title, the ADL semifinals. Me versus the Toronto Maple Nuzleafs, or Epic Pants. So basically, I wanted to get this out a little earlier, but I really didn't feel up to making a video, so I wanted to get it out, at least get the video out. As everyone from the ADL knows, we already all started the new draft, or the Speed League draft. So I'll get that video out talking about my team after this one, probably. So anyways, let's move on. So we have Hippowd on here. This was the first mon for the team, basically because he's Aura. It's really hard to counter because it's Aura. I made it Rindoberry so I could live a Grass Knot pretty easily. Earthquake kills Aura more often than not. And Whirlwind is nice for setup, which a lot of his team does, it looks like, does have. Then we have Primarina here as his Choice Scarf. This Choice Scarf set is pretty decent, as it has Aqua Jet as well, just in case, which is pretty neat. Hyper Voice, Moonblast, Ice Beam, main moves. 224 speed. I think it outspeeds Zeraora with Scarf, if I'm not mistaken. But I might actually be mistaken, but I honestly don't remember. We have this Hydreigon here, Choice Specs. This was to nuke a lot of his team. It does it knocks out a lot of his team, which is good. 232 speed. That's to outspeed every one of his mons besides Zeraora. Then we have Arcanine. This Arcanine, Bulldoze was good because it actually, at 92 speed, after Bulldoze, it knocks out Zeraora. So if he switches into Zeraora on Arcanine, I can Bulldoze once, get him down to around 50%, a little bit more, depending on the set at least, and knock him out with Bulldoze if I want to, or Flare Blitz, or what have you. Then we have Rotom. This is basically supposed to set up Reflects and Light screens. It's really all it's there for. And Terrakion. This is supposed to knock out a lot of his team. Rock Polish at 192 outspeeds his whole team. Close Combat, Earthquake, and Stone Edge also knock out his whole team. So Terrakion does come into play a lot, which is neat, as you guys will see soon. But let's move on to the matches themselves here. So this is round one. I'm basically gonna be speeding through these, put these on fast, because there is 3 rounds, and I don't want the video to take up too much of your time, so we're just gonna speed through these. Talk about the main plays that I did here. The sub was cool. I didn't think he would sub there, but Arcanine is a decent counter to it, but does have Earth Power, which is alright. He switches into Colossal. Good switch. I Bulldoze here. I was thinking it might do a little more than that, but that's what it is. I just go out in the Mo here because I know it could take really anything. I Defog. Yep, these are just sort of same plays. Knocked out the Colossal, which is nice. He just bulks up. Bulldoze, yep, lower speed. Yeah, like I said, Bulldoze does a lot to Zeraora, which is nice. And that doesn't knock out my Arcanine, which is good. Again, Bulldoze. I Wild Charge here. Probably should just Flare Blitz, but I didn't think he would really switch out in the Corviknight. Talion is a usual light clay setup mon, so it makes sense. There, I switched and didn't use Whirlwind because I wanted to hide Whirlwind for another match. I probably should have used Whirlwind in hindsight, but I was trying to be smart and be like, yes, yeah, bulk up again so I can knock you out and not show it, but no, that didn't work. Took in the Terrakion. Close combat doesn't kill. I thought it would kill. I don't know why. So here I'm just sort of hoping. Yeah, so I think this game was a wrap pretty fast. But I did see a ton of the sets. That sub meant a lot, the bulk up meant a lot, light screen meant a lot because it's light clay. The energy ball, I think I might have thought it was Scarf or something. The Corviknight showed its whole set, which is bulk up. And the Colossal almost showed its whole set, which it's crazy because in best of threes that means a lot. Like you want to hide some of your sets, and the only thing that Epic Fans really didn't hide was the Guard of, or that did hide was the Guard of War. So, yeah, that was a good first game. I don't mind losing that because I didn't really show much. I didn't show any of the Hydreigon. The Primarina only showed Hyper Voice. Hippowdon, yeah, that's fine. Arcanine, sure. The Rotom didn't show a grass move or an electric move yet, so it's still fine. And Terrakion only showed close combat, so I didn't show much, which is good. So let's go on to round 2 here. This round 2, well, let's just say there's 3 rounds, so I did win this one. But you're gonna see how I did in here. The crit on Inteleon did matter, yes. But I would have switched into probably Primarina and been safe and used... I could have used anything and knocked something out, like Hyper Voice, and done a ton if he stayed in, so it did matter, but still. Rotom comes out, Colossal, alright. I just set up my Rotom and defog those rocks away. He's just gonna spam rocks. And here, now I could set up. I'm under everything, and I can tank anything. Body press, 31%, that's nothing. So now I just Earthquake, and look at his team. Does not have very good mons to switch into. I just close combat here pretty freely, and since he used his Corviknight switch, he can't. He should have stayed in, sacked his Kyurem, and then switch into Corviknight, and maybe body pressed or try to bulk up on me. That would have made sense, but switching right into Corviknight definitely screwed him over here, and I think he realized that play. It was a misplay. So I just Stone Edge, knock this thing out. I have 2 moves left. So I close combat here. So yeah, I did show my Terrakion fully, but I don't mind that. I didn't really show my Hydreigon too much, or my Primarina. Yep, bulk up doesn't do much because I have Rindo for the Grass Knot, and yeah. So yeah, very quick round 2. That was good. We definitely played a lot better the second time around because I knew his sets, so it's decent. And here I realized, like, yeah, my Whirlwind Hippowdon, since I didn't show it yet, is gonna do a lot of work. So I wanted to set up rocks and try to switch around some mons here. So Teleon versus Arcanine, usually not the best, so I switched out into Primarina here, as Primarina can tank anything. He's probably just gonna set up some light screens reflects. Yep. As my Moonblast does a decent amount here. I just go into Powdon because if he doesn't U-turn, which I guess he does, I could really take anything at -1 for Inteleon. Bulk up. Yep. So yeah, here we go. Now I just Whirlwind. I switched out an Arcanine here because I was thinking he would just attack, and he did. I just play rough. Try to get some damage on Kyurem. Probably not the best play. I should have saved Arcanine in hindsight. But here I just set up my light screen and my reflects. And I was really hoping that that would kill. It didn't, of course, because it resists. So he Dragon Tails, but to no avail because I go into Primarina. I could have went for Hyper Voice, but I don't think it would have knocked him out. So yeah, Moonblast knocks him out. Cool. And Gardevoir comes in. I just Moonblast again. Again, probably should have just switched into something. So I got into Hippowdon as the Energy Balls. That was definitely a good play. Good predict. I thought he was Scarf, but he wasn't. So, yep, that was good. Moonblast doesn't do much here. So I was thinking I should be alright. So I Earthquake, knock out that Gardevoir. Inteleon comes out. And here I just go into Primarina to sack it as Surf does kill, yep. And I was thinking Hydreigon will be able to live again, as it does. And now Epic Pants was like in my ear and kept saying, "Oh, I think I lose. GG, GG." So I just kept thinking, what does he see that I don't? He could 100% still win. Because he has Zero Aura. Zero Aura knocks out everything. Zero Aura is broken. So, yeah, I don't know why he kept saying it. It's a little silly because my Hippowdon at 71 doesn't take a Grass Knot, I'm pretty sure. Corviknight sort of wins as well, so I don't know, whatever. Close Combat knocks out my Hydreigon. And then the Bulk Up, I just set up Reflex. Yeah, okay, that play probably screwed me over as well, switching into Hippowdon instead of staying in and setting up a light screen. So if I set up a light screen then switched, I would have been in a better position. Terrakion would have been a little safer as well, but it is what it is here. Yep, Terrakion comes out again, and yeah, just gets knocked out. I calced that too. It shouldn't have died, but yeah, I screwed myself over. And then here, I only have Volt Switch, so I can't win. So yeah, GG's to Epic Pants and the Toronto Maple Nuzleafs. I definitely knew that he's one of the best players that I've ever seen. Especially because he knew I had Aqua Jet, because he calced a bunch of stuff, and he knew a lot of my sets, even though I didn't show them, which were a little crazy, but yeah, definitely one of the best players. Sadly, I think he left the league. Same with there's another team that left as well, but yeah, we are definitely gonna miss you, dude. You're definitely my hardest opponent. Going into this, I knew I was gonna have problems with Zero Aura like usual. Same with Kyurem at tier 2. That's insane. Don't know how that got past, but Yeah, Kyurem's insane. And Zeraora is also insane. I don't know if I explained this. I think I did before, but Hydreigon at tier 1. I just wanted to try Hydreigon because I never used it, and I wanted to try it out. And it actually worked out pretty well. So yeah, even though it was semis, it wasn't the finals. It honestly, if this was the finals, it would have made sense because I think we had the 2 strongest teams in the league this year. So yeah, that was definitely fun. Right, it was the Super Shell Smash Bros. So Bowser also left, as well as the Toronto Maple Nuzleafs. So yeah, this was a fun league. Now we're doing speed leagues, so we're doing Little Cup, which is a good choice. I think, you know what, I'm not going to talk about it too much, but we're definitely going to have another video coming out probably right after this one about Little Cup and about what we chose and everything. So it's going to be fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. Peace.